Hey, so I'm heading down to Tennessee. It's good to be back, guys. And we're heading down at night so we get an early start. What we didn't anticipate was the fog. Oh my goodness, the further we went in, the worse it got. So from now on, instead of checking for rain and snow, we need to check for fog. For a minute, he actually had to get out with a flashlight to make sure I stayed on the road. All I could do was follow the grass on both sides. I can actually see this video much better than I could that night. So I'm not doing a whole lot today. I brought some items down. I decided just because it's free doesn't mean I have to use it for this area right now. These aren't bunks. It's taking up an awful lot of space of my little tiny house plan dream. So I bought bunk beds. I'm removing these. I've already removed the mattresses. And there's your Bailey. Good morning. Good girl. Okay, I'm gonna leave those there for now. And I'm gonna head over to the truck and take off the bunk bed I just got. Oh my goodness, guys, this is so much better. I'm excited. The other bunk beds were bunk beds, but they were wooden and they were bulky. And if you look at the window, there is so much more space there for me to build that little wall. The other bunk beds would have made me almost cover the window. This clears space. It's great. And actually, I've got so much more room over here. I can now move this wall over and have more space for the living space. And I think I've got an idea. Let me see if it works. Woo, and I am exhausted. I don't know why I didn't think about putting the sliders under that, but I don't think I could have lifted it to do that. That is so much more spacious, and it looks like a cute little tiny room. And you know what? I think I'm going to keep the wall right there. Just because it's right next to a stud, the metal beam, whatever. Great, it's great support. I really don't care. This just looks so cute and cozy and comfortable. All right, see what else I can do. Hey. Oh my gosh, is it raining? Oh, he's just kind of chilling out here. That's the chair I got him. Okay, so it's still like really yucky and rainy outside. I'm gonna need help taking those into the tiny house. I'll ask him when it stops raining. I don't want him to get wet just for that. Oh, this, I meant to tell you, is a tub shower insert. And I was so excited. Oh, it's better to look that way. When I got it, a little dirty now, but it was very clean. They had just removed it. They were redoing their bathroom. And I thought it would fit perfectly in my tiny house. Let's see if I can go up and look this way. Yes, very nice. However, it won't fit through the door. I didn't think to measure. That is a 36-inch wide. And usually people put those in, I think, before they actually build a house, because I don't know many doors that are 36 inches wide. So, okay, it is still pouring rain. And there was no way I was going to ask him to come out and help me. especially now that it's pouring rain. There's no way I can get that off by myself. I'm gonna have to ask for help. Okay, so I drug him in out of the warm, toasty, dry glass house, and he helped me drag this in here. It's crazy. He even let me keep the raincoat. Okay, now I'm gonna unload the wood. I'm gonna let him go back in. I'm not gonna have him help me do that. I can do it, it'll just take a while. But after this, I need a break. Oh, by the way, this is a display. And I know it looks crazy, and you're like, what is it? What's it for? Okay, we have, like I said, we're watching DVDs. I'm gonna run dowels and extra shelving, and I'm going to load this with all of my DVDs. When everybody was getting rid of DVDs, I was getting them. So hundreds and hundreds of DVDs will fit into this space, which is what I have, and it will get it out of my house. Okay, and well, I said I would do it, won't pull them out in the rain. He's still giving me a hand, so we're gonna unload this. I'm not gonna pull out the stand and all that, but we're gonna do that, and I'll be back. I've gotta hydrate. Okay, so that's it for today. I'll be back as soon as I can. Okay, it's another day, and we're just getting in, and it's kind of late, so we're not going to do much. But I thought I would do a little exploring. I saw this the last time and was afraid to come down. It was too dark. I thought it was a stone or something. It's just an uprooted tree. It's an uprooted. So we didn't do anything today. But I'm outside just to look around because it's so quiet. It's also quite crisp, so I won't be out here for very long at all. It's supposed to be 26 degrees. I think it's 30, but still. There's no wind, so it's not unbearable, but I'm going back inside. Good night. And while I have this out, I've got to show you this. My brother has been so supportive of me, and everything he finds, he's like, hey, can you use this? Do you want this? And sometimes you drive along the road in certain neighborhoods, and they throw out things, and one man's trash is another man's treasure. He'll get stuff. But this, he had, and it's like, you do movies. You can only do movies. So look at this. It's a huge box of just movies. So many movies. So many movies. And I think that was so incredibly kind of him. So, yeah, we're going to get those all put away. I love this. And look, it reclines. It's just poofy. There's nothing wrong with it. And it's so comfy. Some of you might think this is strange, but every now and then she eats grass. So did my other dog before she died. But just every now and then there's a certain type of grass that they eat just for a little bit. So we don't use any pesticides or anything out here either. Okay, so while I'm working inside today, he is going through the yard and using a hatchet to get those little stumps up. He cut them relatively low, but we still step on them and they hurt, or they're just high enough for us to trip over them. Okay, ever so thankful for the wood. Again, my brother helped me get for absolutely free. We are using that today for a few projects. He is working on these for outdoor garden boxes for me because I do want to garden this year. And inside, I'm using some for a miniature loft project that I'm working on. So the loft will come out as far as the boards do, and we're gonna see what happens. I think I have an idea of what I'm doing on this. And if you look in the middle, I'm also hydrating because, guys, although it's a little bit cool outside, it is about 55, 57. Still need to hydrate. Yeah, we have her tethered. She's still running. Sit, girl. Good girl. Good girl. So yeah, this is my loft. And is it supposed to be standing up on the side? Nope, you're supposed to be doing it laying down. But when you get a little bit older, your body doesn't do certain positions anymore. So I am using a level to make sure that it's straight. And just to make sure, I think I've shown you guys this thing before. My brother gave it to me, and I absolutely love it because I can charge no matter where I am or what I'm doing. I just leave it in my dashboard on the front seat, and it gets sun all the time. Okay, just an FYI, I'm walking away for a minute. This is much harder than it looks. Okay, thank you. Swallow's inside doing that. He was outside doing this, making the garden boxes. I'm probably gonna get comments on treated wood and untreated wood. So let me tell you something. If I can go to Kroger and eat a wax-covered apple, I don't think this wood will kill me. Our next trip here, though, will be dirt. Now, in my younger day, I would go out in the woods, I would grab my wheelbarrow, and the both of us would dig up the best fertilizer you could ever find. When you get a little bit older, you learn to think a little bit smarter, pay a little bit more, just to kind of save your body. But he made 10 of these, and I'm going to show you why. Because as a single layer, they're not very deep. And yes, I'm going to use the ground, and I just need something to hold the really good dirt that I have. But I want to start a garden this year. So if we double them, look at that. All of a sudden the height is perfect. So I'm pretty excited about this. We're gonna go ahead and like clear out some of this and leave these 5. It's gonna be 5 sets out here. In each corner there will be a 2x2 or 2x4 or 4x4, whatever, for each corner. He's rolling up the rugs to take in. That's how we kind of clean them. Those things have been through rain, sun, ice. They are super clean. And he's wearing his hat too. She's upset because she's tethered because she won't stay where she's supposed to stay. Get down. I want garden area over in here, but we're going to have to get in there and remove all of that. And that is not something that's going to happen today. So we do want a place to put the boxes now. So we're going to have 5 little garden beds on that side, and we'll have a few on this side. But I will come through and clear this out one day when I'm not working inside the tiny house. Today would have been a good day, but I really wanted to start on the loft, which is the only reason I'm not over here clearing this area. I'm trying to figure out where to put these, but that grass in the middle, I can't ignore it. I can't look past it. So let me get rid of that. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. There's a lot of sun there. I have 3 on the far side, 2 on this side, which you can see. What I did was I left enough room in the middle. So if I do get more wood, and I want to create another row here, that's fine. Yeah, so next trip, I guess I'm bringing dirt. Okay, guys, so until next time, be happy, be healthy, most importantly, stay safe.